Trackies, welcome back to another video. Please remember to smash that subscribe button. We are regrowing, so check to see if you're subscribed and get yourself subscribed as well. Hit that like button. That's how the video gets through the YouTube algorithm and gets to more eyes. And from my understanding, a number of persons seem to think that I'm MIA in these YouTube streets. So hit the like button so that the video can get to them, so that they can get re-subscribed to this new channel. You don't know, this is where the buzz is at. TXT track time as well. Track is share the video if you care, and I'm hoping you care, so share. And the thought, the idea of reading y'all's comments is making me salivate at this particular moment. I'm excited. I am definitely excited. Now, track is at the J3A's World Championships Preparation 2025 meeting one. Track is, I don't even know how they come up with these names, but anyway, this World Championships preparation, meeting for 2025, Christopher Taylor made his epic return to track. And track is, let me just say this. I am looking forward to Christopher Taylor going forward. And I'm going to tell you why. No, Christopher Taylor, after 2.5 years, competed in the men's 400 meters, where in Heat 7, he clocked a 45.66 seconds to win his heat and the men's 400 meters overall. No, trackies, I wonder if y'all heard when I say this was Christopher Taylor making a return to track and field competitively after 2.5 years. Yeah, after 2.5 years, the man comes out and bangs out a 45.66 seconds. So this wasn't just a simple season opener for 2025. No, track is, it's been 2.5 years. And he reminded the world, not so subtly, of who Christopher Taylor actually is by running a easy, crisp track is. I was actually blown away watching this men's 400 meters, 45.66 seconds. But I also have to let you all know I was a little nervous because track is, he blasted out of those blocks like an absolute dynamite. He rocketed out. I was like, hold up, Chris, wait a minute, it's been 2.5 years. Did we forget, how to judge our 400-meter race? Is this a little bit too fast? What's going on here? But track is, let me just tell you, you see, when he crossed that line, all I could do was ball out. Welcome back. Yeah, man, I screamed it. I screamed out loud. Welcome back, Chris. I'm so excited for Christopher Taylor's return. And I'm going to tell you why. Because it's not just about, obviously this 400 meters and seeing him compete here, but it's what this means for what he will be likely competing in going forward, which is the shorter sprints, the 200 meters slash 100 meters. Now, track is, I did a video earlier on, when it was announced that Christopher Taylor would be making his return for 2025. And I said, hey, we're about to see Christopher Taylor take over the 200 meters. Right now, not really going for Jamaica at the 200 meters, right? And given this young man's talent in the events over the years, watching him from champs, clearly, if he's supposed to come back to track and field, step down from the 400 meters and run the 200 meters slash 100 meters track is, he's about to dominate that 200 meters from a Jamaican perspective and also let his presence be felt in the 200 meters, I believe, internationally once he gets to that particular level. And track is, let me just tell you this, saying it is one thing and seeing him compete is another, because what he did in that 400 meters is absolutely a signal to everybody that he is coming and he's very, very serious about doing serious damage in that men's 200 meters. Did you all catch his first 200 meters? Mind you, the entire 400 meters was stellar. And I definitely believe that, hey, if he had a bit more competition, let's say, for instance, when you look at the fact that, we had a Delano Kennedy, compete in Heat 1 and he clocked a 45.72 seconds. if him and Chris were in the same heat, then Chris potentially could have gone faster, given the fact that, again, he would have faced tougher competition. He didn't face any competition in his heat, and that's because of seeding trackies. To that point, Chris hadn't competed in 2.5 years, so clearly he wouldn't have been seeded in the heat number one. But that being said, trackies, if he had competed in a stronger heat with better competition, we could have seen a faster time from Chris. However, trackies, that doesn't take away from the solid performance that we saw from him in the 400 meters. Plus, also, as I said, signaling to us that he's absolutely coming to stamp the yard in the 200 meters. And I'm absolutely excited to see what Christopher Taylor will be able to do in the 200 meters and also the 100 meters. Interestingly, track is in that video where I talked about Christopher Taylor coming back to competitive competition in 2025 to seemingly dominate the 200 meters in Jamaica, plus also let his presence be felt internationally when he competes with the big guns. I'm starting to think that I kind of underestimated Christopher Taylor a bit. Now, my opinion track is hey, he hasn't raced in 2.5 years. He still has to come back, reacclimatize himself, get his feet wet. I'm not expecting him to go ham in 2025. But, based on his talent and what he's done so far, my expectation is a mere, 19.8. That was literally my thought process for a Christopher Taylor. No, his personal best right now is a 20.35. That's what he did from 2018 as a high school athlete, plus the 100 meters, impressively 10.11 seconds. But track is looking at how he came out in that 400 meters, as I said, 45.66 seconds. That first 200 was absolutely ridiculous. I am starting to readjust I am starting to readjust my thought process when it comes to what should I really expect from Christopher Taylor in 2025 when it comes to that 200 meters. Track is I am thinking that we can get something below 19.8. I was thinking 19.8 is a great little ballpark for 2025, and then we can take it further as we progress year in, year out. But boy, oh boy, this 45.66 is letting us know. First one of the season, first race in a 2.5 years. No man track is. We have to be thinking faster than 98. That's literally my thought process right now when it comes to this young man. And all I know is I'm absolutely excited. And I'm dying to hear from y'all how far you think Christopher Taylor will be able to go in 2025 in that 200 meters. I'm thinking we can definitely get something below 19.8. Anything below 19.8, in my opinion, track is not only does he make it to a world championships final, but also track is a strong bid for potentially going for a medal. And I'm absolutely here for it. And I'm absolutely excited to see what Christopher Taylor will be able to do in 2025 and beyond. Now, I'm dying to hear y'all's thoughts and y'all's opinions. Christopher Taylor comes out first race in 2.5 years and bangs out a 45.66 second. How much athlete we have around 400 meter? We all know no run sub 46. Let me know, trackies, what were your thoughts watching his first 200 meters and potentially what Chris will be able to do once he drops down to the 200 meters. I believe he runs the 200 meters at the Racers Grand Prix. So I'm excited to see his first 200 meters. And again, as I said, what he'll be able to do from here on out. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Am I thinking too much or am I thinking too little? Trackies, sound off. I'm excited. Like the video, of course, and subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.